Today I'm with Nick Ezzo, the Vice President of Demand Generation at Host Analytics. Nick is a well-known demand generation practitioner and was recently named a top 40 demand marketing game changer by Heinz Marketing. And now Nick is embarked upon an account-based marketing or ABM strategy. So welcome, Nick.
Thanks, Matt. Great to be here.
So Nick, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey on this ABM strategy and building that up?
Yeah, certainly. We embarked on this journey last summer, just kind of put our toe in the water a little bit on an ABM strategy. We just simply came up with a list of target accounts with our sales team, and we augmented that with some marketing nominated accounts. So we had a set of rep nominated and marketing nominated accounts, and then we ran those through a number of programs. Initially, we just wanted to make sure we had adequate coverage for contacts. We wanted to have 3 to 5 leads or contacts within each of those accounts that were our target market, our target titles. And then we ran those through a number of account-based programs like account-based advertising, targeted nurture campaigns, survey marketing, event marketing, webinar invitations, and then finally sending swag or dimensional pieces out to each of our targets.
Right. So you've been building this up for about a year now, is what I understand.
That's right. It's about a year that we've been doing it.
Great. So tell us, you've been with LeadGnome for a while now. We really appreciate that. You were part of our beta program and have continued on since then. Can you tell us about, why you were looking for something like LeadGnome and how it fits into that strategy?
Well, what's really funny, Matt, is that my former company, my colleagues and I used to joke around that we wanted somebody to invent this product. My former director of demand gen said, what we need to do is have an automated way to mine the out-of-office replies from people and find out actionable intelligence, find out who their coworkers are, when they're on vacation, when they're coming back from vacation, to really allow us to do more intelligent follow-ups. And when I found out that somebody actually did create this, it was actually my director of demand gen, quickly sent me an email and said, you got to check these guys out. This is what we've been talking about for years. Somebody finally did it. Yeah. So we were very pleased to be part of the early adopter program with LeadGnome.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's music to my ears. I mean, I was in the same position you are and had a team very much like yours. We weren't doing account-based marketing at the time, but it works well for lead-based, traditional type marketing. And I was looking around as well. So it's funny that we have that in common. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad. And how do you see that then fitting into an account-based marketing strategy now that you've embarked on that?
Yeah, good question. So, one of the fundamental pillars of our account-based marketing strategy is to make sure that we have at least 3 to 5 addressable contacts within each account. Meaning, we care about the finance team, so we want to have the CFO and the VP of finance. We have some accounting directors or managers. We have some financial planning directors and managers. And so what LeadGnome helps us to do is to round out that contact profile within each account. And not only to discover the people we know, but actually to discover the people we don't know, and to form hierarchies within those organizations. So if I send a targeted email message to someone and they respond back with their out-of-office reply, they might inform me of who their manager is and who their peers are, and allow me to map that account internally here so that we can go after a wider group of people when we're trying to get the attention of the account.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Especially in an ABM model, right, where you're sending into those accounts already, and now you're able to garner some more intelligence about that account.
That's right. It's a team selling approach, and we typically are selling to a large buying group. So there's at least 3 to 5 people in our buying group that we're trying to sell to, and so it really behooves us to know everyone within the account. Right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you've been using us for about a year.
Yeah, a little over. Yeah, I think Memorial Day of 2015 was our first holiday blast that we did.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. We'll have to have another discussion around holiday type cards and sends, because that's a discussion in itself.
Sure.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the results that you've had there using LeadGnome so far?
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of a huge uptick in our lead quality, meaning it might not be intuitive unless I describe it like this, but we rate all of our leads, and we rate them based on their title and their company and other demographic and firmographic characteristics. And so we know that in our database, we have very high quality leads and high rated leads. When we mine the data and pull in more people using the LeadGnome solution, we get their peers, the peers of our contacts, as well as the supervisors and subordinates.
Right.
So therefore, almost by default, we have an equal or greater quality of lead than we had before. So we're not scraping in the unemployed, self-employed students, faculty, consultants. It really is people who are sitting in desks right next to our target buyer.
Yeah, that's great. And while inbound is good for some maybe opportunistic or to see some other areas, what you're describing is a model by which you're really starting to penetrate those accounts more broadly and deeply to get that 3 to 5 coverage metric that you spoke to.
That's right.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's super. So as we look to the future, right? So we've been working together for a while now, and as we look to the future, what's sort of top on your mind for next steps, sort of art of the possible?
Yeah. So I think we really are just starting to explore the possibilities of what we can do with this type of intelligence. So in phase 1, we were just looking to pull more contacts into our accounts, into our Salesforce system, and to kind of round out the account. Well, in phase 2, what we really plan to do is to use some of the actionable data within the out of office reply to do things like find out if somebody has left the company. Sally is no longer with the firm. Her replacement is Bob. Or find out more things around if someone is out on maternity leave or on a vacation. We can find out either who's covering for them, or we can also find out potentially when are they coming back, and we can tailor our follow-ups and stack those so that we can hit the right people at the right time. So there's a lot of things we can do using our automation triggers within our marketing automation systems. There's a lot we can do with the other data that's in there. We're very excited to be kind of moving in that exciting direction.
Yeah, we are too. We're looking forward to that phase 2. We've seen with many of our customers the ability to leverage some of those intelligent pieces, some of that intelligence from the account, and leverage that in certain ways to help marketing, to help sales, to improve productivity. So it's great that we're going to move into that phase and start to automate sort of that next part, leveraging the data a little bit more and more richly.
Yeah, and we plan on using that for not only our new business, but also to understand the dynamics of our renewal business. So the worst thing that can happen is when somebody leaves the company, you don't know. And if your champion leaves the company, you don't know. So we feel like this is going to help our reduce our churn rate, increase our renewals, increase our connect rate for our new business, so we can have our sales development team follow up on a timely basis and really be more intelligent about our follow-ups.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I look forward to it. I thank you very much for, being a customer and really digging into what LeadGnome can provide. And I think the partnership we've had has been great, and I look forward to the next phase. So thank you very much.
Thanks to you, Matt. Take care.